All right, let's get this new camp set up. We should aim for the highlands to the north, just beyond the Sakura Cave. That's strange. It should be around here. What we need is a karakuri to help us find a camp. Here we are then. Let's get to work. Let me know when you're finished over there. The camp's coming together nicely, I think. Time for a break, maybe? Alright then, let's. Just tell me whenever you want to stop. The camp's coming. We can have a chat while we catch her. You came to Minato from the west, didn't you? Along, that means you must have walked right around the foot of the sacred mountain. That's what we call it. But people from Minato don't venture that way anymore. It was a sacred place for the hunters of old. Much like the Spirit Isle, I think. But I've never heard of any settlements. I suppose the weather's too inhospitable. Sometimes you see clouds of kocho fluttering around the mountain. It is pretty, but creepy in a way too. They're called eternity ringlets. That particular type of kocho. I suppose in the old days, some people even thought that humans in kimono turned into... Anyway, ready to get back to work? Let's leave it there for today, shall we? Another one? They're getting very frequent lately.
Really?
It was like a moving mountain. Honestly,
It reminds me of something I read in the records from centuries ago. A giant kimono ripped across the land. The castle, the town, the people. If this is the same creature, it would explain the frequent tremors we've been experiencing recently. Even the strange behavior we observed in the other kimono could be traced back to this giant.
all my life I've lived in Minato. And I had no idea such a kimono lived so close.
Well, kimono only stray outside of their territory in exceptional circumstances, and they rarely show themselves to us. Remember, all kimono, no matter how big or small, are sustained by the same energy. And since celestial thread is ubiquitous, they have no need to wander in search of it.
But then, why has this kimono... could it be because there's no thread left in its territory, perhaps?
Yes, that's my hypothesis too. I believe our giant is hungry, due to some great change in the flow of thread in its environment. Now, we recently flooded our town with celestial thread by restoring the karakuri on the Spirit Isle. So, unfortunately, we've made Minato look rather appetizing.
But that's terrible. That means this kimono is going to expand its territory this way and swallow us up.
I wish I could fault your logic, and I'm afraid we can't reverse what we've done. I had a nagging feeling that something might go wrong, but not this wrong. If only I had investigated the possible outcomes more.
No one's to blame. None of us could have anticipated this. We didn't know anything. Didn't you say you'd encountered this bear once before? Heading from the sacred mountain towards Minato?
Oh. So that means it comes from a habitat to the north. And you're saying it was on the move even before our work at the ruins? But no, we don't have time to be pondering the cause. We must decide how to act, and quickly. Are you serious? I realize your hunting skills are exceptional, but no single person could dispatch a beast of that, even if everyone in town pulled together. The best we could hope to do is give it a nasty surprise to begin with. No, come on, Suzuna. You owe it to Minato to fix this. Think now. Going along the Harugasumi Way, its enormous bulk will mean it has to descend into the river. If we can position Karakuri along the bluff, we might be able to defeat it before it hits the town. I think that's the only workable strategy at this point. What I need you to do is buy us some time. Without a chance to prepare, I'm afraid we're doomed.
I wonder if I could... Sorry, I need to go and test something. Meet me later at the forge.
It's going to take all we've got to overcome this threat. Believe me, I'm doing everything I can think of.
Oi, oi. You're not allowed to look gloomy. I'll organize the fishing. You want to know what's still to do? Here's the list. In the wise words of my father, we'll follow your lead.
Good. You're here.
If we can't look...
Sorry to run off in the middle of a conversation like that, but I'll come straight to the point. I need some kimono materials, and I started playing around with some new innovations after all the karakuri came back to life, you see. And I think I might have come up with a weapon we can use to fight that giant kimono. It's clearly a rock kimono of some kind, isn't it? Did you notice how its body was covered in deep crevices? And how kocho were fluttering around those parts? In the same sort of way that they swarm over the corpses of kimono. Well, if those crevices are wounds too, they could be weak points. And with my new weapon, which is why whatever it takes, we have to. You've got them already? Arigato. I should be able to put the weapon together now. It won't take long. This is a matter of I really don't know how effective my weapons will be against that huge creature. Is there any... Even the largest of kimono must have a weak... Protecting Minato means every... Protecting Minato... I really don't know how effective my weapons will be against that huge creature.
All right. How are your preparations going? I don't remember the last time I was this busy. The karakuri are being installed as we speak. Along the route I predicted the kuninarashi will take. It's somewhat hobbled together by people working outside their areas of expertise. I've had to work the carpenter's fingers to the bone. But everything should be in place the next time the giant earthbreaker stirs. The Crimson Treasury has supplied an assortment of forbidding items too. I'm a little curious as to why Kogyoku had so much gunpowder in stock, to be honest. Still, ignorance is zen, as they say. Best to just accept it graciously and avoid asking too. I know the wretched creature is only searching for sustenance, but we have to protect our own interests. This is a... I'm delighted to hear you sounding so confident. Perhaps the new weapon Natsume has developed has something to do with that. Still, anything could happen out there. Make sure you have all the right equipment in full working order. Oh, and Togahime wanted to speak with you. I suggest you show your face before we're plunged into battle. My short-sighted.
Your efforts put me to shame. They will be laughing at me now in what should have been my... This represents every step you have taken on your hunting journey in this realm. There is so painfully little I can do to assist. Come back alive. I implore you. There is so painfully little I can do to assist. I see the citizens are expending every effort for our town. Are you ready for the battle ahead? In that case, may I take a moment of your time? There's... I have been seeking assistance for Minato, but every clan is embroiled in the wars raging to the west. All, even my own Ago clan, offer no support. None of them, including the head of the clan, my father. have the slight. In their eyes, it is worthless. Good only for its inevitable destruction by Kemono. A fate they hope I... Forgive me. None of that is your concern. I am powerless to do anything but circulate through the town and offer encouragement to the so I have no choice but to implore you, an outsider, to shoulder the burden of Minato's. Lend my home your strength.
It's on the move!
Well, the cannon is ready for action. I just hope it holds out. It's never seen a battle like this before. I wish that Kemono would leave us alone. But it's too late for wishes now. Good luck.
This is it! Yosh! Clear the decks! Buy us the time we need. I know you can do it. attack it from the bamboo groves. We've got the flying vines to be used for scouting. Might come in useful.
Must be the giant bear, Kimono. The old Blossom Trail is being completely flooded with celestial thread. That means we should be able to make use of more karakuri than usual. Finally, something we can turn to our advantage.
All right, we're there. Crossbows loaded and ready. You'll finally have some well-deserved support.
Nanohana field. It's over.
I can feel the tremors drawing closer.
might actually work! Muzzy! Run! Take cover!
What an extraordinary beast!
We're out of options. You're not serious.
If all the catapults are wrecked, we've had it!
If it reaches us, we're finished. You have to slay the thing before that happened. It's all on you now, Chief.
You're our last line of defense!
Is it?
Did we win? Oi! Oi! Everyone! We won! We won!
Now please let that be the end of it.
Perhaps I underestimated you.
I'm so relieved you made it back safely. Ujishige-san told me what you did. Defeating that giant kemono on your own. Togahime has asked to see you. Shh, I imagine she'd like a report. I'll be.
This sake will be languishing in its flask if it wasn't for your efforts. So here's to you, Chief. Goodbye.
Now that was something else. I can't believe you reeled that thing in. Yo, we're out of the woods now. You want to know what's still to do? Here's the list. All right then. Well done, Hunter.
You honestly never cease to amaze me.
All right.
If it wasn't for your bravery, you can't afford to neglect the equipment that affords you protection, can you? Can I be of service in any other way at all? Which one are we talking about? Whew, I think we couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much.
You are such a treasure. After making such a... What would you like to sell me?
Oh, there you are. Stronger and sharper. That's what you're looking for, I imagine. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much.
Minato is saved. What a magnificent service you have done. As steward of Minato, I shall be forever in your debt. I wish to reward your efforts somehow, but... I see. Your temperance is to your credit. Now, I am afforded no influence over matters here in Minato at all. What can I possibly... Ah, of course!
You called, Hime-sama?
The festival of returns of which you once spoke. Is now not the time for Minato to celebrate again? When great kimono would pass, the town would come together to honor the beast.
Indeed, Hime-sama. An excellent idea, I'm sure. I believe they may favor the suggestion, especially since the revival of the karakuri has stimulated such an interest in the...
Good. I have made a very fine proposal, I think. And should it come... Arigato. That will be all. We will make all the necessary arrangements for the fest...
You're enjoying the... Record suggests the last time this Festival of Returns occurred was more than 100... But at that time, the supply of celestial thread from the Spirit Isle was already faltering. So... I intend to, shortly. I was just doing some research on the Kuninarashi. It seems that Earthbreaker had been dormant for a good 10 years in the region north of here. It must have covered quite some ground, passing the Sacred Mountain and continuing southeast along the Blossom Trail, perhaps in search of celestial thread. I can only presume the arduous journey took its toll, resulting in those fissures the Kocho were swarming over. And finally, I suppose it failed to find suitable feeding ground. Either that or celestial thread levels all over Azuma are waning. There was a terrible war here in this region about 15 years ago. Great forests burned, and there was a mass territorial expansion as many Kemono sought new habitats, which is what drove humans out. If the changing flow of celestial thread is going to result in renewed Kemono unrest across the entire region, well, I'll continue my research, and you continue to exercise caution when you're out hunting. Ah, Natsume was looking for you.
I'm going too late.
I haven't had fun like this. Did you see the way the hunter faced that giant? No one's interested.
Great party, isn't it? Oh! Look who it is! The... Yeah? That's what I was... Oh! See you later!
Is that what they're going to do?
It's good to let yourself go.
This is delightful. And we all know who we have to thank for it. It stung a little to do, and mean it.
Enjoying it?
Over here! As an outsider, some people were a little wary of you before, but everyone will have to accept you now. Trust me, most of us in Minato welcome people from elsewhere with an open... After all, most of the town's residents were outsiders once upon a time. In ancient times, there were lots of hunters living across Azuma, and they all helped each other out. Then later, when the samurai rulers gained power, this area became a province overseen by a shugoga. The samurai slowly pushed hunters further east, until they were left with nowhere to go but Minato. Here on the eastern, generations of hunters have lived here, mixing with others who fled to Minato to escape difficult lives under the samurai. And now you've arrived. With your amazing ability to perhaps you're the person Minato has been waiting for. Come to rescue us from our plight. I'm sure it's because of how you feel about Kemono display. You've already saved us. Anyway, have you been enjoying the festival? The Rite of Returns will be starting soon at the altar. I'm glad. Shall we head over to the altar together? fire liberates the soul, the beast's spirit will return to the heavens and rest until it's reborn in a new body. It's one of Minato's oldest rites.
It's a load of old hokum. Forget the next life. There's enough to worry about in this one. Isn't that right, Chief? Oh. Is that?
The bird of auspice. It's flying so close. It can only be a good omen for our town. Minato will prosper like it once did. Even more, perhaps.
Forgive me for intruding. Are you awake? There is a matter of some urgency I must discuss with you. Allow me once again to express my heartfelt gratitude, but I confess, my blood ran cold yesterday night at the sight of the kemono flying overhead. I had not known the citizens of Minato call that kemono Amaterasu, the bird of auspice. I wish that its appearance truly were auspicious, but I fear that Minato is rarely so fortunate. Our near misadventure with the Earthbreaker has again made me wonder what more I can do for the town. They suggested bolstering town defenses, since there is a very real prospect of further. Consequently, I have summoned carpenters of the renowned Tsuruhashi clan from the capital. They are skilled at building large structures and well... Do not worry. You were once a concern for Minato. They will become our strength. There is, however, one matter that troubles me. Ordinarily, one would travel here from the capital across the sea. But I am told the southern ocean is too perilous at present. The clan must therefore arrive by land, a journey due to take them through the Akikure Canyon. The land there was laid to waste by war, and as kemono increased in number, the canyon was sealed shut. I have arranged for it to be reopened so the carpenters may pass. But as a precaution, I would ask that you meet them there and provide escort. Good. Then I know they will arrive safely. Now.
Good. It should yield some materials that young Yataro. He wasn't born here. I did. Oh, so if...
If I might ask, I have a request that calls for some... The town requires some materials from a kemono. There to... We greatly appreciate your offer of assistance.
Oh, I suppose. My calling, I think. I work here at the bathhouse now. And since the karakuri sprang back to when the elders said they wanted to revive this place, I felt a fondness for this. So, this is my new job. I hear the Harvest Canyon is a dangerous place. A restorative bath, is it? You wouldn't like to go in? See you again. The waters are particularly a restorative bath, is it? You can leave your clothes and belongings here with me. Take your time. I hope you're feeling refreshed. See you again. Ah, いらっしゃい. A restorative bath, is it? You wouldn't like to go in? See you again.
The Southern Ocean is as rough as hell. Yo! Another day, another hunt?
Oh, Nobu, you're not going anywhere. This is a shore day.
Whoa! I do know it, but if we don't start making decent catches, people are gonna struggle for food.
Few rumbling bellies won't hurt, but that sea's rambling, something fierce. You're not...
I have to. I'm not making light of the conditions.
I'd have... It's the seas. Been as rough as anything recently. Some say it's Kemono's doing.
And if the seas don't settle, then what?
We're never going to agree on this.
The way I see it, if no one's prepared to take a risk, then the situation's never gonna improve. Anyway, don't worry. If I see a kimono, I'll just run away like I always do. And if worst comes to worst, at least I'll be able to lure it away from everyone.
That's what I'm worried about, you stubborn cod. I don't suppose you could help from...
If that, I would... Sorry to add to your workload. What is it? You want to know what's still to do? Right. Bye for now.
Yo! Togahime asked you to do something for her?
I have a... Do you know the traditional hunting songs of our town? They sing... My parents taught them to me before they passed away. And it will be my duty to pass them on. Unfortunately, though, Minato has been steadily losing its hunting heritage. I've never even seen a real hunt with my own eyes. How can I pass on these great songs without truly knowing what hunting is? What it really means to hunt? Doubts like that? I know first. Tell me of the Great Bear. Tell me... you're here. Perfect timing. I've just put the Actually, it's a weapon you already know. The hand cannon I put together for you to fight. But I let you down then because it broke in back. So I've been improving it and refining it to be more reliable. I've just completed the work. And I've taken the opportunity to get another new weapon ready as well. I really think I've done good work this time. If you don't mind, I'd love to hear your... They say the canyon is teeming with mighty kimono nowadays. Make sure you're stronger and sharper. That's what you're looking for, I imagine. Whew, I think that's about it. Stronger and sharp. Whew. You can't afford to neglect the equipment that affords you protection, can you? Metalwork is so much... Oh yes, there's something I was hoping you might do for me. Could you collect some? I've got so many good ideas, but not enough materials to make them. Yoshiki-san asked me to make some karakuri-driven... It's not like making weapons, but it's still fun and...
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Just wondering how you were...
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I'll come to pick them up at the dock later if you could...
Domo, that would be great. Now, let me guess. You were just going on and on about karakuri? Don't you ever get tired of them?
Tired of karakuri? Oh, I just want Minato to flourish like he used to. And karakuri are the key to that. And now that we have this amazing hunter in town...
You haven't changed a bit since you were a little shrimp.
Yes. So, about those materials... I know I can rely on you to handle something like this.
У своєму репертуарі вилітає час від часу, і мені здається, це проблема аплікейшена Electronic Arts. Да, хреново.